Everything, at the end of the day, is a sick obsession. And I can't get enough of it. I originally read chapter 12, right after I read chapter 11. And I dragged out the release of my Loud House Revamped videos. I recorded all 11 of the ones that are out right now at the time of recording this. I recorded all 11 of those. Probably at the end of probably August. I released them out over September and October. But I read chapter 12. Chapter 12 was a bitch to get through, which is why I've been putting it off. But the audio didn't work. The audio legitimately didn't work. It was basically just every time I talked, it was just high-pitched glitching sounds. And whenever I didn't sound, it was just background noise, right? I don't know how it works, but it's whatever, right? But I received a comment asking where's chapter 12. I have not gotten a comment on either of my YouTube channels in months. So, I don't feel good, but I got a glass of water, ice cold too, next to me. Shit. It starts with me and Veri walking over to the Loud House for a sleepover. We have our nice stuff and some fun stuff, like sex toys. I go up and knock on the door, and Rita comes and opens it. Oh, JD and Veri, you're here. Quick, come in. This is also, I tried to read it over again, like a week ago. And I quit. Halfway through, I couldn't do it. But I will not be doing voices anymore, because my voice already hurts enough at the end of these videos. I do not need to make it hurt more. She pulls us both in. Okay, thanks, Miss Rita. I go upstairs only to see the sisters, who are all looking like they're going into a war. Hey girls, what's up? JD, Veri, what are you doing here? Go before it's too late. Haven't you guys forgotten? We're sleeping over with you guys for the weekend. Hey, where's Luann? Oh no, is she coming? I don't know, so that's why we're asking you. Let's just all go back to preparing. We shrug and then go to Lincoln's room. But we find out that the door is locked, and I knock on the door. Lincoln, it's me and Veri. Lincoln opens the door. Oh, hey, JD. Veri, come on in. We both walk in, and Lincoln shuts the door. What's going on, Lincoln? Everyone looks scared and loaded with paranoia. Yeah, they look like they're going into a war. Forgot to tell you. Tell us what? Marks April 1st on his calendar. Tomorrow is April Fool's Day. Yeah, so? Every year my sister Luann creates a prank apocalypse and no one is spared. You mean like whoopee cushions squirting flowers and stuff like that? Oh no. It's way worse than that. I present to you Luann Loud's April Fool's highlight reel. It begins to show us a montage. First, the siblings are looking at their furniture, which is tacked upside down on the ceiling. I say this prank's a little over your head. Now they open the door to find a room full of chickens. Seems to be your clucky day. Now the kids are looking at their house all wrapped up in wrapping paper. I guess that's a wrap. Now the siblings are trapped in a humongous gelatin. Oh, look at the Loud House family getting jiggy with it. The pet's fur and Walt's feathers got shaved off. I shaved the best for last. The video ends and me and Veri are horrified. Luann did all that? See what I mean? Nobody's safe from the evil pranking genius, but this year's going to be different. Luann is not going to prank me because I've got an April Fool prank proof plan. Good one, Lincoln. I don't get it. Thank you. You're not the only one who can make a pun, Luann. I still don't. Third time reading the sentence and I still don't get it. Nobody's safe from that evil pranking genius. Dude, this year's going to be different. Luann is not going to prank me because I've got an April Fool proof plan. Oh, foolproof plan. April Fool proof plan. Okay, I get it. Bubble wrap me next. I need more armor. Searches in her backpack. Okay, helmets, check. Cleaning supplies, check. Protective padding, check. As Lisa enters in army gear. Where's my helmet? Talking to his smartphone. Bob, we have to cancel all our plans in April. Because Luann might shave my eyebrows off again, and it takes a month for them to go back. Following Lisa. Come on, Lisa. Let me hunker in your bunker. Should have been more prepared. We'd known the storm was coming for 364 days. Please give me shelter. Me, Veri, and Lincoln walk by whistling when Lola dashes out in front of us. Arms up, you three. Your turn for bubble wrap. Not this year, Lola. I'm not getting pranked. If I had a webcam, you'd see my hands up. Logos chatter. It's never been done. Are you crazy? Don't be a fool. No one's safe from Luann's pranks. Ladies, I got a plan. Me, JD, and Bree are simply going to lock ourselves in my room until the day's over. I got snacks, video games, and a hose to pee in, which I call the Tinkle Tube. Patent pending. Ew. Cool. It goes out the window. What if we have to go number 2? Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The point is, we'll never have to leave my room, so Luann will never get us. But what if she pranks you guys from in your room? How can she do that? Never question Luann's dark arts of practical jokes. The kids are frightened by the sound of a sausage hitting the stair rails. She's here. The siblings look frightened as Luann comes upstairs while holding a sausage. Ooh, it's Pranksmas Eve, and I'm just bubbling with excitement. Pops a piece of Lola's bubble wrap and walks away. Whoa, who knew Luann could be that scary? I'm not scared of her. I'm gonna need more bubble wrap and a pair of fresh undies. Thanks for the lumber, Lena. I'll return it on April 2nd. Walks away with lumber. Mahogany was a good choice. That'll hold nicely. Me and Marie follow Lincoln into his room. Lincoln closes his door, uses a nail gun to pound the nails of mahogany on it, then puts a chair by the doorknob. Takes out his radio. Clyde, want to hang out tomorrow? I built us a fortress with snacks, games, and a tinkle tube. Patent pending. On Pranksgiving? No way. Not for what happened last year. Flashback to what happened during the past April Fool's Day, where Clyde steps on a rope as one of Luann's prank traps. Water sprays on his face, and he is covered in hay. Luann's laughing can be heard. Then, a flock of crows come to attack him as he screams. End flashback as Clyde looks a little scared. Nothing's going to happen this year. I've got an April foolproof plan. Ringtone. Hang on, Clyde. Ronnie Ann just texted me. She says she's coming over tomorrow with a present for me. That's not good. She can't come over tomorrow. She'll get nailed by Luann's pranks and then pulverize me. Just tell her to come over another day. I can't do that. That will definitely get me pulverized. You gotta get Luann to call off Prankpalooza. Appeal to her humanity. Beg if you have to. Good idea. Just as soon as I get the mahogany off the door. Avery and Lincoln pull off the wood and go in. Luna and Luann's room. We arrive with Luann. Turns around and adjusts her chair to face Lincoln, while she has Cliff on her lap. Wow, Luann, you look really awesome in that chair. Makes you look like Dr. No from James Bond. Thank you, JD. That is pretty cool, but Luann, you gotta call off Prankageddon. Please, Ronnie Ann is coming over tomorrow, and I can't let her get pranked. Yeah, she'll get nailed by your pranks and then pulverize him. Okay. Really? Wow, that was easier than an April Fool's practice. Like, you know the April Fool's rules. Anyone who steps foot on her, get property is fair game. Speaking of which, is Clyde coming over? Because I just love him. I'd love to just say, hey. We storm back to Lincoln's room, put the mahogany back on his door, and Lincoln calls Clyde. Clyde, pleading with Luann did not work. She's an animal. What was that? Oh, that's Cleopatra. She's been feisty lately, so we put her in a timeout crate. Timeout crate. That's it. Of course, we cage her up like an animal and she can't pull any pranks. Runs away to brainstorm his idea and tries to pull the mahogany off the door. Why did I choose mahogany? At the basement, Lincoln flicks the lamp on. To me, Bree and his sisters were not Luann. Okay, we're all here. Wait, let me do a head count. Count heads except for Luann. Okay, we're all present. Shh, she's got ears everywhere. Turns on the washing machine. Saw us in a mob movie once. She wouldn't hear us over the noise. Good thinking, Lola. We all know tomorrow is going to be awful, but it doesn't have to be. If we combine forces, we can prevent Luann from setting up any pranks in the first place. How exactly are we going to do that? Lainey, you have prepared for every prank Luann can think of every year, right? Do you have anything for containment? Lainey's rummaging through her supplies. Sure. I think it's next to the insect repellent. Great. Now, let me tell you my plan. Better make it snappy. We're almost done with the spin cycle. Get a drink of water here. We're chopping through this, though. Shit is fire. Later that night in Luna and Luann's room, Luann is snoring. Luna then gets up and gives a bird-like call signal that Luann is asleep. We then enter the room. Luann then opens her eyes as we all tie her down, trap her in a cage, and keep her fingers together with Chinese finger traps. Let me out of here! Okay. Really? Wow, that was easier than an April Fool's. We aren't letting him out until April 2nd. Me, Vreen, and the sisters begin to cheer. That was a great plan, Lincoln. We laughed during a rim shot. I've been crating for this moment all my life. We laugh again. Well, better crate than never. We laugh again. That was off the chain. Laugh. You've been sent into the crate beyond. More like the crate unknown. You're in a crate. Get it? Maybe we should just go to bed. The next day, Luna is heard screaming. The cage is now broken, meaning that Luann just escaped, much to the horror of everyone. We're doomed. Luann escaped, and now she's gonna be mad. How could this have happened? She's a black magic woman, dude. Holds up a loose chain. I gotta get my money back for these. As Lincoln pulls the chain, it sets up a bucket full of honey that's about to spill on him, but I use the force to send the honey splattering into the wall. Feathers followed, and I quickly grab an empty pillowcase and fill it with feathers. It begins. Peace out, I'll be at my bunker, dashes. Everyone else to my room. We'll be safe there. As we all run towards Lincoln's room, the parents show up by the stairs. Rita's wearing her padded gear while Lincoln Sr. is wearing bubble wrap. What's all this ruckus about? Luann's on the loose, take cover. But we thought you locked her up. She busted out. Head for the hills, you two. Plan B, retreat, retreat. He and Rita run back downstairs. Ringtone sounds as he checks his phone. Oh no, Ronnie Ann's on her way? Could this day get any worse? He bangs his head on the wall. A rope on the wall is attached to the vacuum cleaner that's taped up on the ceiling, and its bag opens up. I take a trash can, Lola, and Lena's room, and the dust falls into it above Lincoln's head. Woo! Thanks, JD. No problem, buddy. But on the plus side, that's one less prank Ronnie Ann can suffer. Gets an idea. That's it! If I set off all the pranks in the house, there won't be any left for her. Good plan. It's a big risk, but I'm willing to take it with you. Lincoln, JD, Vree, it's not safe out there. Save yourselves. I got a job to do. Don't worry, Lincoln. I'll plan your funeral. Luann has terrorized this house for far too long. We're going to put an end to it for good. Wait. All eyes are on Laney. I'm coming with you. Laney, don't be a fool. You won't stand a chance out there. Yes, I will. Because I have prepared for every last practical joke Luann has concocted for this day. I have the wits to protect Lincoln and do what we should have done years ago and stop Luann's reign of terror. Me and Vree clapped for her. Laney, you're a brave soul. I'm going to miss you. I'll plan all 4 of your funerals. The sister closes Lincoln's bedroom door and puts mahogany on it. Lincoln puts on a helmet and takes out the map house and circles kitchen. We'll start by deep ranking the kitchen. We go downstairs and look at a sign that says kitchen this way while it points to the open front door. Kitchen this way? Does she think I'm dumb enough to fall for that? No, but she knows who is. I use my lightsaber and cut the sword down. That takes care of that. We take the original route and go to the kitchen to find grease on the floor. She slicked the floor up with grease. I see something on the ceiling next to the doorway. There's a boot contraption. I use the force and pull it out of the ceiling. Good thinking, JD. Well, here goes nothing. Be careful, Lincoln. Lincoln cautiously walks on the grease, but he slips and slides into the fridge, but before a box could fall into his head, I use the force and pull it to me. As Lincoln gets up, he slips on the grease, opens the fridge door, and is socked right in the face by a boxing glove on a spring. Ooh, ouch. Force of the impact propels him into the stove. Ow. His helmet breaks apart, and a bunch of vicious raccoons pop out of the stove and attack Lincoln as he screams in pain. Popping in from the other room. I made that dish from scratch. Whistles attracting the attention of the raccoons. Come and get it, holds out a stake and lures the raccoons out of the house. Me, Vree, and Lincoln give her the thumbs up. In the backyard, the loud siblings' parents are at Lisa's shelter. As Lynn Sr. knocks on the door, Lisa, Marie, Loud, let us in. I'll need some of your assurances in return. 1, I will never again be punished for the explosions in and around the house. With prominently sticky diapers. Happy April Fools! She prepares to aim one with a slingshot toward her parents. Are those diapers? She wouldn't! Frantically pounds the shutter. Whatever you want, just let us in. Opens the shelter while holding a contract. Sign here, here, and initials here. After the parents sign their names, they hide with Luann, while Luann shoots diapers at them, and Vree appears and fires a big wave of water from their hands. Touches Luann and gets her covered in Lily's diapers. Now that's a stinky defeat. Lincoln, Vree, and Laney are heading towards the bathroom. Looks at a map and finds a flying flower in the bathroom and screams, Ha! This flower bag is rigged to explode. I cut the rope with my lightsaber and throw the flower down the hall and it explodes by Lincoln's door. We checked the faucet and found that Luann clogged it with toilet paper. I unscrewed the faucet nozzle and cleaned it out. Nice try, Luann. I sense raccoons nearby and fire force lightning at a towel rack and they scampered away. Force lightning? Awesome. We head to the next room. Don't give up. No one likes a critter. I'm not giving up, ever. Laney follows me, Vree, and Lincoln into the living room. I think if we ration the food, we should be okay. What does ration mean? Eats a bag of chips and drinks apple juice. The others glare at her. Typical. Now someone has to go to the kitchen for more supplies. They all talk at once. I mean, Lena should be the one that goes there, but Let's draw straws. I'll just go. I know I'm gonna lose. I'm a terrible artist. Actually, that's not what... Good luck, Lenny. They're covering her mouth. She and the other girls shove Lenny out of the Lincoln's room and put the mahogany back on the door. Lenny goes into the kitchen. Looks at the map. Okay, living room. So far, so good. Then a red line comes with Lincoln crosses it. And a projector switched on, showing an embarrassing video of Lincoln kissing a balloon with a face on it while Clyde is beside him. I think this is how you kiss. I guess force lightning is short out the video projector system. That's close. If Ronnie Ann saw that, she would destroy you, Lincoln. Yeah, no kidding. Lincoln then goes to the couch. Lincoln, no. But the couch is a spring. Lincoln goes up to the ceiling, gets stuck by sticky flypapers. He falls down to the couch and goes back up. Looks like spring is in the air. Get out of here. Get out! Marie splashes flypaper with water and it falls off the ceiling. These pranks are brutal. Just looks at the map. Just gotta finish the bathrooms. Lainey, you take downstairs. Right. JD, Vree, you two take the attic. Right. The house's exterior is shown as me, Vree, and Lincoln and Lainey get attacked by Luann's pranks. Afterwards, the four of us are tired, beat up, and dirty as Lincoln gets a call from Clyde. Lincoln, what's happening? Lucy just invited me to your own funeral. Lincoln takes a mousetrap out of his eye and screams, Ow! I'm setting off all the pranks in the house. Ronnie Ann doesn't get hit. JD, Vree, and Lainey have been helping me. Lifts his shoe and sand pours out. I've gone through every room except Lenny and Lori's. Clyde hangs up. Clyde, hello? The doorbell rings as Lincoln goes downstairs to open the door. I volunteer to clear Lori's room. Go get him, Tiger. Clyde goes to Lori and Lenny's room off screen as he gets attacked by Luann's pranks. It was worth it. Lori's room smells like apple cinnamon. That might be this pie, points to the pie on his head. Wait, what about Lainey? Did she make it out okay? What do you think? Lainey showed completely covered in garbage and food, one eye blackened and a raccoon gnawing on her leg. Jumping tuna buckets. Man, you've had it worse than me. It was worth it. I survived April Fool's Day. Call me crazy, but I think going through these pranks was kind of invigorating. Take another hit of water. What I really hate is these script-based ones. You notice that all the ones I read, if it's a script-based story, it's an automatic no. I hate these kind of stories. It genuinely ruins the story, and it just, you have to go out of your way to make it like this. Like, just don't do it. It's just use the traditional format. It's so much better every single way. It's harder to read out loud, and I'm just like, Lincoln takes a mousetrap out of his eye and screams. That's not as good of a read as, oh, I've been sitting through all these pranks in the house so Lenny doesn't get hit. Takes a mousetrap out of his eyes. Or as he says, it's just worth it, dude. You're crazy. Right, I'm never doing that again. Well, that's aside. The loud house is prank free. We high five as Clyde walks away and faints. Ronnie Ann arrives and is surprised when Clyde faints before looking annoyed. Ronnie Ann arrives. I won. You thought you'd outsmart me, but you got the worst pranking ever. Give it up, Luann. We cleared this house of all your deadly practical jokes. You're finished. You wanted a prank battle, and you got one, and we won. Yeah, we set off those pranks because Ronnie Ann was coming over. Ronnie Ann looks rather touched at hearing her crush say this. Yeah, well, who do you think invited her over, genius? Ronnie Ann's expression turns to a confused look. No. This was all a setup. You double-crossed us. I knew I had to lure you out of your room, so I called Ronnie Ann and told her how much you loved April Fool's Day. Here she is to deliver the final blow. Lincoln turns to Ronnie Ann, who pulls out a pie with a villainous-looking smile on her face. Lincoln braces for impact, and a splat is heard, but he isn't hit. Huh? As Lincoln opens his eyes, he finds out she instead threw the pie in Luann's face. But why did you do that? You took all those pranks from me. It's the least I could do. Come on, let's draw some eyebrows on you and go get a milkshake. Ronnie Ann, I guess we owe you one. It's the least I can do for setting me straight, JD. Bobby says hi to Lori, by the way. I'll make sure she gets the message. Thank you, JD, and we're even. I smile and give her the thumbs up. The two leave the house. That girl's a keeper, but JD, what did she mean by we're even? You know how we set her straight when she was picking on Lincoln? Yeah. Well, we took all of your deadly jokes to protect her from getting hit by them, so we're even. You're a true friend, JD. It's all clear, everyone. The family come out of their hidings and are relieved that the prank fest is over. I think it's over. The other 9 sisters agreed. Boy, you all took a major beating. Me, Veri, Lainey, and Lincoln took all of Luann's pranks on because Luann invited Ronnie Ann over to prank Lincoln by having a banana cream pie thrown into his face. Lincoln was afraid Ronnie Ann would get hit and she would pulverize him into oblivion, so we all took Luann's pranks to avoid having Ronnie Ann get hurt. Wow, you guys did all that for Ronnie Ann and us? It's what we had to do. Also, I found this in Vanzilla. Veri pulls out a blue paint bomb. It's a blue paint bomb I found attached to the ignition switch. It was to go off when the van started. Good thinking, Veri. Where's Lincoln now? He's getting a milkshake with Ronnie Ann and getting patched up. Aww. Oh, Bobby says hi, Lori. Ronnie Ann told me to tell you that for Bobby. Thank you for telling me, JD. Also, Lori, Clyde volunteered to clear out your room of pranks, so we took them all for you. He came out with it and his head was shaved off. Lori gasped. Clyde took all those pranks for me? Mm-hmm. Saved you from losing your hair. He is a true friend. Tell him I said thank you. I'll relay the message. I started feeling exhausted and disoriented. I will tell you guys more, but as you can see, this whole experience has left me tired, weak, and disoriented, so I'm going to take a nap for a while. I pass out if Veri catches me. Lisa checks me out. He's alright, it's just exhaustion from all of Luann's pranks. He'll be right as rain tomorrow morning. I'll take you two home. Thank you, Mr. Lynn. Lynn Sr. drives me and Veri back to my mansion and tucks me into a bed in our infirmary. Lynn Sr. revealed everything to my mom and dad. 8:30 a.m. the next morning. I woke up and I had bandages on my face, arms, and eye. I'm home? In an infirmary? I didn't know my mansion had an infirmary. It's not your mansion, buddy. Veri was there by my bedside and she had fewer bandages than me. JD, you're awake. Veri hugs me. Yes, I'm okay, my love. My dad comes in. Sumner. You gave us quite the scare there, JD. Sorry, Dad. I wanted to. I know. Lynn told me everything. You guys are heroes. I had to do what I had to do. I think I risked my life for my friends. Luann's pranks nearly killed us. I know. She got a stiff punishment for me. That stinks. You got someone to see you. My dad leaves and in comes Luann with a banquet? Jesus. Okay, water break. Real quick. Alright. Hey Luann, those flowers for me? Hey JD, and yes they are. I take the flowers and sniff them. Daffodils are one of my favorite flowers. How did you know? Yellow's my favorite color, and I figured you would like them. Thank you, Luann. And also the reason I came here is to apologize. What for? What do you mean, what for? For hurting you and Veri with my pranks. I've already forgiven you, Luann, but to tell you the truth, me and Veri had lots of fun yesterday. Sure, it was dangerous, but it was fun. But those pranks could have killed us, Luann. I know you want to be the funniest person in the world. You definitely have what it takes to be that. But true humor comes from the heart. Thank you, JD. I'll try to tone it down next year. Luann and me hug. Of course you do. When are cooks mean? I don't know. When they beat the eggs and whip the cream. Good one, JD. That's one exciting taste. Luann, you are hilarious. Told you she's a riot, Dad. Luann, there's one thing that puzzles me. What's that, JD? Lincoln showed me in Veri a montage of pranks you pulled on April Fools a while back. We saw that you stapled all the furniture to the living room, ceiling upside down. How did you do that without help? That one was funny. One of my masterpieces. I had some favors done by my friends at clown school. I see. That one was really topsy-turvy. A joke you said was hilarious. It really went over their heads. Luann, Veri, and Dad laughed some more. You two are really funny. Thanks, Dad. Boy, I have quite the sense of humor, don't I? Lan, I'm sorry we put you in that cage. It's okay. I guess I deserved it. Well, get better, JD. I will, Luann. See ya. Get some rest, JD. Okay, Dad. Veri, Luann, and Dad left as I sat back and watched TV. I did it, baby. The end. All done. My 10th fan fiction is completed. I know it's not April Fool's Day, but I wanted to write an action-packed version of this. It was awesome. Lynn's pranks were truly dangerous, and I felt like a funhouse from the netherworld. I wanted to give my dad a longer appearance in the story. Till next time, it's JD signing off. There you go. There's fucking chapter 12. Let's see what chapter 13 looks like. Great. Cool. I actually might read this soon, though. So, yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.